your edge out to some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind.
Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for liking and commenting and subscribing to my video. But we're almost at 1,000 subscriptions, but we got to work a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? So your best friend, me, needs you to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos, you guys. And make sure that you guys tell a friend and tell a friend to subscribe. Come on, you guys. We gotta get it. We gotta get into it. We gotta get into it. We gotta get into it. But until then, let's get into this video. This video is all about self-love. Self-love. Now, self-love is unfamiliar to some of us because we are so used to loving everyone else or chasing this thing called love and neglecting ourselves. And I think it's about that time that you honestly shake yourself out of that and honestly start loving yourself. And a lot of you guys may be like, you know what, best friend, I do love myself, but do you really, truly love yourself? Do you really, truly love what you are and who you are authentically? And I'm going to be honest with you, there was a time in my life where I thought that, honestly, like, if people would say, best friend, you don't love yourself, I'm quick to be like, oh, yes, I do. I love myself. How you going to tell me I don't love myself? How you going to sit there and tell me I don't love myself? But they was right. In my mind, I was thinking that I was doing everything right. I thought that I knew this thing called self-love. I had an idea of what this thing called self-love was, but the older that I got and the wiser that I got, I realized that I really didn't know what self-love was. Isn't that crazy? And the meaning of self-love is this. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from action that supports our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a higher regard for your own being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Now think about that for a minute. A lot of times we sacrifice who we are for other people and other people's happiness. And we love other people and things around us so much that we are willing to sacrifice our health, our time, our sometimes our spiritual growth for other people. And I'm not saying that you should not love and embrace and, get in tune with other people. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is don't forget about you. Let me say that again. Don't forget about you. Because how could you ever love someone else if you don't really, truly love yourself? They really go hand in hand if you really think about it. Self-love is this thing that is inside of you that when someone says, I don't love you, you don't really care because you love yourself. Self-love is when you wake up every day and you do things and you move in a direction throughout the day that shows that you love yourself. Like drinking water, maybe taking a nice shower, starting your day off with affirmations, a great mindset, yoga, going to the gym, right? Little things like that shows your body, your mind, and your spirit that you love it. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy, huh? And I've said this before, like the way you start your day is so important. Because if you start your day off with allowing someone to get underneath your skin, being negative, waking up on the wrong side of bed, like why? Like, why would you allow someone to alter how you feel? If you have self-love, you don't allow someone to mess up that one thing that you've been fighting for, and that is that peace. And so don't be afraid to love yourself more than anything and everything besides God, of course. And they say God is love, and you want to be in the image of him. And so if God is love and you want to be the image of him, then you want to be love. But you got to have that, but you got to have that thing inside of you. You have to learn that if I keep giving out this thing called love, but I'm not getting the thing called love back, then I find myself feeling like I don't deserve love. I'm not deserving of love. I don't need love. And love doesn't exist for me. And I don't want anybody to think this way, because love is a great feeling. Like, story time. All my life, I've never really felt this thing called love, right? And I feel like everybody who did show me that they loved me, they passed away. And when they passed away, it was like the love kind of died too. And before I had my daughter, I was very selfish. I'm selfish. I was very selfish. I only cared about myself and only me. But I found myself bending over backwards for everybody around me. Putting myself last, jumping through hoops, waking up in the middle of the night, doing things for other people, taking phone calls, being on the phone with somebody all night, knowing darn well I got work in the morning, and giving people my last. If they call me, hey girl, huh? You got $20? I'm looking through my wallet. All I got is $20. But because I love them so much, I gave them my $20. Now I find myself struggling. Now I call them and say, hey girl, huh? You got $20? Girl, get somebody else to do it. And it's like, so you find yourself loving somebody so much but they don't reciprocate the love back, right? And it's like, when it comes to love, I don't even want you to love me how I love you. I just want you to love me the way you love me. Because everybody loves different. But somebody asked me, they say, best friend, how do you know what love is? How do you know when someone is showing you actions out of love, like truly loving you? And I say this, you know by how you treat yourself. How you treat yourself. Because if you are treating yourself like royalty, you're giving yourself love, and you are planting the right, seeds in your life, and you are taking away the weeds, right? The toxic things around you, and you are cutting away the negativity, and you are watering yourself daily and providing these things, these necessities to your life, right? You're getting your nails done, right? You're getting your facials. You are doing these things that truly make you happy. Then when a person that says they love you, let's say maybe raise their voice at you, and you're thinking to yourself, wait, no, that's not how you tell me you love me. A person is lying to you. You think to yourself, I would never lie to myself. I love myself to never lie to myself. So why would I allow someone else to lie to me? Because that means if a person is lying to me, they must not love me. Why would I allow a person to raise their hands to me? That's not love. I would never raise a hand to myself or someone else. So that cannot be love. And more than anything, I would never call myself names or self-sabotage myself or make myself feel like I'm less than. So why do you allow people to call you names and make you feel like you're less than? And you think that's love? No. No. I say this all the time. How you allow people to treat you is how they will treat you. How you treat yourself is how people will treat you. If you are not giving yourself the proper love and care, then why do you expect somebody else to give you the proper love and care? If you are not treating yourself like royalty and really honestly loving what you are and who you are for what you are, why do you think people treat you the way they do? Example, you go into a liquor store, you walk out, and a homeless man called you ugly, fat, and dumb. Why does that bother you? If you have love for yourself, and obviously this person doesn't know your life, then what they say doesn't matter. I love myself to know that this man is honestly saying this either out of anger or he just saying, he doesn't know me. So me getting upset about what he says about me is stupid. It doesn't make any sense, because why should I give someone control over me and my actions? I love myself enough not to react to someone's BS when they try to get me out of character. I love myself enough to not go back to who I used to be. And I love myself enough not to belittle myself to someone who wants me to get out of character. I love myself enough. Now, self-love is something that you must do on a daily. Yes. You heard what I said. And some of you guys may say, well, best friend, I'm too busy. I'm too busy to give myself love every day, best friend. But baby, honey boo boo child, let me tell you something. Self-love is your mental health, your self-acceptance, boundaries, self-care, that inner voice inside of you, and self-discovery. Now, your mental health will focus on your stress, your management, right? It's the stress, is the things, the internal things. Now, self-acceptance is accepting that you do not have to be perfect or worthy of love. And that to be worthy of love, right? Like, you don't have to be perfect. Like, you don't have to beat yourself up because you made a mistake, right? The next one is boundaries, right? Capitating health, communication, and boundaries in your relationship and give and take. So you have to kind of teach people. You ever heard the word, like the little saying, you got to teach people how to treat you? You got to teach people how to love you. Because how I love my daughter is different how I love my father, and how I love my coworker, and how I love my best friend is different, right? So you really have to communicate this to people around you so they can understand how you want and need to be loved. The next one is self-care. Make the time to meet your needs as best as you can, spending time on your habits and your interests. So self-care, reading a book, taking time to read the Bible, doing your hair, going on a walk, going to the gym, little things like that. Little things like that is self-care. That shows another outlook on like love, right? Because you taking time out for yourself is letting yourself know that you love them. I love myself enough to take some time out for myself, instead of always doing something for other people. Like, come on now. If you're so invested into everyone else, once again, who's going to be invested in you? You. The next thing is the inner voice. Now, changing the way you talk changing the way you talk to and about yourself is working on the voices in your head. Now this one is deep. Now this one is deep because we find ourselves telling ourselves that we cannot do it. We're stupid. I can never be I would never be smart like my mama. I will never be rich like my daddy. I will never be someone. I will never lose weight. I will never be rich. I will never be smart enough. I will never be a good mom. I will never be a good father. I will never be a good friend. I will never. But you got to stop telling yourself this. You got to stop speaking that into your life. You have to. Because the more you say it, the more you believe it. And I know you're smart. I know I know that you're intelligent. I know that you can break those generational curses. I know that you can lose that weight. I know that you can get that promotion. I know that you are not the bestest mom, but you legit do your darnest every day. And I know that you can be better in maybe communication, but you don't suck. I understand that life could be better, but it's not the worst. So stop telling yourself that all these bad things that you truly don't believe. You only just believe in it in a moment. And it's convenient to tell yourself that you're stupid or you're never going to at the moment because that's how you feel. But is that really how you feel long term? No. Other than that, you wouldn't be watching this video. Other than that, you wouldn't be beating yourself up every single day thinking to yourself, what could I do better for me? And the last one is self-discovery. Now, learning your likes and developing goals and hobbies and interests that make you happy. Now, a lot of times, like, let's say you like reading, but you don't read. Or you like writing, but you maybe used to write poetry when you was younger, but you stopped writing for whatever reason, right? Or you like going to the gym and maybe you want to get into maybe kickboxing. You got to write down all these things you want to try, right? It could be, I want to learn how to make a pot roast. Whatever it is, we have to write down things that we want to do, things where we're interested in, and we got to tackle them, right? Because if you do not tackle them, how do you know that you're going to like them? You don't want to be like, oh my God, I want to learn how to, I don't know. One of my hobbies is I want to collect seashells. You gotta go to the beach to get to, but then you don't like the beach and you ain't made time to go to the beach. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make it make sense. Like, you gotta stop saying, and then you also gotta stop saying what you don't have time for, because I'm a firm believer that you make time for things that you want and you make time for things that you love, and you make time. And a lot of times you guys say, well, I don't have any money, but then it's so funny because like you'll find money for the things that you want to find money for, and you'll find money for people that need it. But like, what about you? Like, what about you? Like, if you keep taking care of everybody around you, who's going to take care of you? That's all I'm saying. Self-love. I mean, it starts in here, but this will make you honestly feel like you don't deserve it. But it starts in here. Get out of your mind. Like, you got to stop allowing people to make you feel like they deserve the world. They deserve all the love. But what about you? Think about this. You have 2 glasses, right? And you pour all your love. Let's say you got 2 children and a husband. And you take your glasses on full. Every morning, your glasses on full. And then before the kids leave, you pour a little bit into for the kids, your daughter cup, a little bit into your son's cup, a little bit into your husband cup. You go to work. You pour a little bit into the job. Your best friend called with some bad news, and you pour into her. By the time you get home, you're frustrated with the children. You're frustrated with your boyfriend or your husband. You know what I'm saying? Everything is making you upset and mad. And nobody acknowledges that you're upset. Nobody acknowledges that there's a problem or there's a worry. Nobody calls you and check on you. So nobody's pouring back into you. And in order for you to have a full cup, you got to learn how to pour into yourself. Right? So that way you don't have those moments where you're snappy or you're angry or you have self-doubt. And because those are the moments that can really honestly dictate your day and make you feel like you don't deserve it, right? That maybe love is out the question for you. So it really starts with you. And I believe that if you work on it every single day, that your confidence will grow and your self-love will grow and you will understand how you want to be treated, and you will start displaying this to the people around you, and then you will start being vocal to the people around you, and they will get the hint that you are not playing any games and that you do matter, because guess what? You do. But you got to understand, and you got to know that you matter. Like, you matter, and that you deserve love. And that you are tired of walking around not understanding what love is, because you give it to everybody else, and the way that they're loving you back, it doesn't make sense. If you say you love me, why don't you call? If this person said they love me, where's the hugs and kisses at? If this person said they love me, why don't they acknowledge me? If this person said that they love me, what's up with the verbal and the mental abuse? But if you learn to love yourself, you know what love doesn't look like. So a lot of times you say, best friend, I don't even know what love look like. But you know what love don't look like. Think about that. You know what love is not supposed to look like. So if you know what love is not supposed to look like, you should get an idea of what love is supposed to look like. But it starts with you. So, do something for yourself. Buy yourself flowers. Go get your nails done. Get your hair done. Go buy yourself a nice outfit. Go get yourself a facial. And if you can't afford it, go to the dollar store and buy you one of them little masks, a little face cream. And I guarantee you, you are going to feel so much better, because guess what? You put 10 minutes aside, 30 minutes aside, an hour aside of the day, of 24 hours, and you actually did something for yourself. And guess what? It felt good. And guess what? You don't even feel bad about it. And that's another thing. Stop feeling bad about doing something for yourself, because I'm a mom and I find myself like buying myself something or doing something for myself and feeling bad about it. Like, oh my God, if I buy me a shirt, I got to buy my kid a shirt. If I do this for me, I got to do this for her. If I go buy me a yogurt just because I want to feel good today, I got to buy her a yogurt. Like, I learned I had to stop doing that. Like, I honestly had to stop doing that. Like, if I feel like I deserve a yogurt, then I need to go get me a yogurt, because that's what I feel like I deserve. If I want to go get my nails done, then I wait till she go to school, then I go get my nails done, because sitting in the chair for that hour makes me feel good, and walking away and seeing my nails looking makes me feel good. Or walking away and, buy me a new wig, you know what I'm saying, applying it and look at myself in the mirror, that makes me feel good. It is like I did something for me. And it makes me smile, and it makes me genuinely happy. Now, I'm not saying stop doing things for people around you, but set those boundaries. So when you don't have nothing to give, you don't drain yourself and give the last bits of energy or love that you do have. You gotta leave something for you. You gotta leave something for you. And don't be afraid to be vocal and let people around you know, like, hey, I got to start loving myself a little bit better. I really got to step my game up. And if they love you, they understand. And if they don't, They won't. But you matter. And you know you matter. That's why you're watching this video. That's why you watch this video to the end, because you know you matter. And you know that it's this time in your life for you to feel wanted and appreciated like everybody else. Like you make everybody else feel wanted and appreciated. It's your turn. So, are you going to let life pass you by and you be drained? Or are you going to get up, start writing down what you want to do, the things that make you happy, and actually start doing something about it? It's up to you. It's your life. Your best friend is just here to tell you that you are loved and you deserve it. Yeah, you know, your best friend always got your back. Best friend is always going to have your back. Best friend is always going to keep it straight, keep it real, keep it straight, keep it, you know what I'm saying, what it is. You know? But it starts with you. Self-love starts with you. One thing about love, you cannot buy it. You can't buy it. You can't buy it. Love is not a thing. It is a feeling. And if you're not waking up every day and feeling like you are loved, you got to do something about it. Other than that, you're going to be waking up feeling exactly how you've been feeling. And nobody wants to feel that. Man, I know, I get that. And I have my days where I fight against that so much. But then I keep also telling myself, like, I am worth it. 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 I am so worth it. You are worth it. Your best friend, you are worth it. On that note, you guys, thank you guys for listening to this video. Thank you guys for understanding that you gotta love yourself before you can ever love anybody else, because it starts with you. And God is love, and you're connected to him, and you was created in his image, which was love. But if you give all your love to someone else, then what else do you have for yourself? Think about that. I love you. I say this all the time. I love y'all. And look, I know a lot of y'all like, best friend, when are you moving? I keep telling y'all, August 5th, we are moving. We are moving to Texas, you guys. I'm super excited about it. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait. 2 more months. 2 more months. 2 more months. And until the 2 months, until we move, I have been doing a little bit of self-love in myself. I've been going back to the gym. Today is like day number 29. And I'm trying to do like this 90-day journey where I really honestly focus on me and what I want. Because I'm so tired of worrying about what everybody else wants. Like, I've been doing that. Like, it's time to worry about me. So, me losing weight, me getting my skin back together, me honestly authentically loving me writing, because I got back to writing. Amen. Me, you know, doing my bubble baths and just truly happy. Like, I wake up happy. It's weird. It's weird when you're not used to waking up happy. Like, I be so happy when I wake up, I scare myself. I used to think it was the pre-workouts, but I ran out of pre-workouts, so I realized it's me, and I'm just naturally happy. And that's really it. I'm just naturally freaking happy, and I love being more happy. Like, I love being more happy. And moving to Texas for me is a part of my self-love. Like, finally doing something I want to do for me. Like, when I tell you, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. On that note, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Self-love, self-love is the best love. 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 Now, y'all know I can't leave y'all without singing or dancing. I don't know why I'm like this. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me, baby. On that note, y'all, make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your best friend to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Thank you guys for watching it. Thank you guys for loving me. Thank you guys for taking time out for me. And make sure you know, best friend love you, but you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself more. See you later.